How was your Bounce Back Summit experience?
I would say it's fantastic. I know my experience, like, looking at the people who are, or all the, speaker, share their experience. At the stage, they are very successful. At the stage of their, they are sharing their experience. But they have been a normal human being like us who went through a lot of painful moments, who went through a lot of disappointment moment in their life, and that experience, they choose to bounce back, bounce back again. So sharing their experience, sharing their moment, sharing their painful moment, and sharing their successful life, and being, they can speak, genuinely from their experience, from their heart, and they share the knowledge, to people like us. Definitely, I would say that it gives me a lot of benefit, and to bring back home, each sessions that I, watch after the live or during the live. I would say it's a blessing, a lot of things I learned, a lot of knowledge I learned. Yeah.
That's great. So based on what you've just said, what was your most favorite session, and who was your favorite speaker from Bounce Back Summit?
Oh my, I don't want to be. I love everyone. But particularly I would say that let me see who I can. I have a few things, like for example, I love Justin's energy. I still remember, that I came back. I came back from my gym, rushed to my house. I was in a living room, sitting down, sitting down there, and he was actually, and I think the time difference was a bit. I think for him it's early in the morning, if I'm not mistaken, and he was standing, he can see that we are so tired or something. He asks us to stand and, shake our body and exercise kind of things, and I learned from him is actually, no matter what you face in your daily life, when you stand in front of people, the people are actually looking something from you, no expectation. They want to learn something from you. You need to be, and you need to be at the moment. Be energy and be how to say that, you're so into it, to give everything what you learn from yourself. So what I learned is actually his energy. I love his energy, just love his energy, and what I learned from his also, like, being consistent, be measurable, whatever actions you do, consistent, measurable, and the chain tracker, he was keep on emphasizing the chain tracker. Even Jean Marie was talking about the chain tracker. I remember Anthony Trucks say that what I create me, I love that, when the kind of word it said that, what I create me. Like, for example, I create to be there, even though how tired I am, after my gym session, I create to be there. That create me. This is wonderful. And I'll say that Paul Larson. You asked me who's the person, but let me tell you, I got a few. Paul Larson, I learned, like, be aware of your thought. He was talking about imposter syndrome. He was talking about, like, we have 60,000 thoughts is going through in our mind daily. 57 of them is habitual, and 45,000 of them is negative. He asked to, to have conditional thinking, in a way that be aware what you think. Your thought is actually very strong. I was like, oh my God, I want more. I want to learn more things. So I would say that a few of them. I mean, like, I got a lot. Another thing, it was like, I remember that like one more person was talking about how.
Is it Juliet Fant?
Yes, she's the one. She also talked about empowerment, woman empowerment, about love yourself, about how, come out from the abusive relationship, So she was talking about, like a yellow list. I remember that, my boss was asking something. He said that, she's in the, in the email. I told her, okay, boss, yellow list. I told her because she was actually was in the sessions too, you know, and we was like, ha ha ha, we laugh, you know. She say, oh, we learned something, yellow list, you know. So at the same time, I also able to coach, you know, my staff saying that, you know, whatever emails, because we was actually, oh, we need to reply all the email on the same day, but actually you don't have to, you know. Then I even coach, you know, one of my staff said that, you know, is this important? They say yes. How important is this? You know, I said that, I think maybe I can reply later. I say, yeah, just put a list there. I said, you know, this is, I need to reply this email tomorrow, you know. So amazing. I'll say that as my experience, I don't know what else. I got so many things, you know. It's like, okay, I remember Justin was telling, law of action is better than law of attractions, you know. Yes, it's a law of actions, you know, like law of attractions is actually you have to have it, whatever you want to do is in your thought, but when you put that in action is better because that is where you can see result, you know. Yes, I got a few favorite
That's great. That's great. I mean, I love listening to your insights and all that you have learned from the bounce back session itself. And, you know, initially my next question was, how have you applied your insights to what you have learned? But I mean, based on your sharing, I already know that you've been applying it a lot into like all the different things that you do in your daily life, be it with your coworkers, be it with your boss. And it's great to, you know, hear all these great feedback from all the people that enjoyed, you know, Bounce Back Summit. So it's it's really great to hear.
awesome.
So you know how like in every single session that we have, Roshan always ends with, okay, what is one key takeaway that you would give to everyone? So this is my question for you. What is one last key takeaway that you have gained that you will share to others from this experience?
Commitment, consistency. Whatever you commit, whatever small goal that you put, you need to be committed. You need to be you need to be like every day you keep on checking your whatever goal. Consistency, you know, that's very, very important.
Okay, that's great.